So I'm recently recovering from an injury. So if you are too, just remember to take your time as we go through these stretches. Feel for any restrictions and do not push or pull on your body. So we're going to do some very slow neck rotations. So we went down first. Now we're slowly lifting our head back up, feeling for all restrictions, pops, and pulls. You don't want any pulls. Now, as you lean in the direction, whichever side you go to first, just again remember, you're looking for any tension, any tight spots, any knots or trigger points. You don't want to force your way into them. You just want to take your time. And you want to go to where your body is feeling the restriction so that you can get a release. It shouldn't be sharp stabbing. It shouldn't be too much of a dull, aching feeling. It should be more so a comfortable, slightly discomfort, if that makes sense. Now, my left side was really bothering me. So on this side, I really had a lot of tension. Now, to hold your head up, it gives you a good pull in your back. There you go. Now, I needed a little bit of extra pressure. So again, you're not tugging, you're not strongly pulling. It's just a little bit of more resistance. And when you let go, make sure you let go slowly so your muscles can fall back into their position instead of snap back into it, especially if you're already tender or sore from that area. So after we turned our head to the normal position, now we're going to go down again as far as you can go. So my low back is so much better. Thank the Creator. I was happy that I got down as far as I could today. So again, take your time, please, injury or not. Stretching should be a slow, meaningful, beautiful process. There's no rushing. Now, if need be, I put my hands on my legs just to get the pressure off of my low back. It wasn't hurting or anything, but again, when you're healing or recovering from an injury, you do not want to undo any of the progress. So again, I put my hands on my knees and then just kind of lean forward, and it stretched out my low back without the tension of the pull actually on my low back. So you can use this whether you're having an injury or not. Whatever the reason may be, it's still beneficial, and to get your back that nice release without the strain. So at this point, I'm more so bending my head down also elongates, the back. So, and slowly raise, stand back up into a full standing position. Take as long as you need in any pose. Please remember that. You want to get the relief that your body needs, and that's relief that only you can feel. So I still felt some tension in my upper back and in my neck. That left side has really been bothering me. So we kind of just working those out also. Now, this is a good stretch for your shoulder blade, in which around my neck, my upper traps, around my scapula. All of that is really sore right now. So these are some really good stretches to loosen up your neck, your shoulders, on down really to your rhomboids, around your deltoid, and it also give a nice little stretch to your serratus anterior. So those are pretty good stretches. If you have any tension in those areas, this could help. And again, you don't tug, you don't yank. It's just a slight pull. Now, if you use one arm more than the other, then you'll have more resistance more than likely in that arm. So don't try to expect to get both sides to be the same, especially if you're more dominant with one hand than the other. But as long as you're relaxing and releasing those muscles, then you're doing right by both sides. So I hope you enjoyed this stretch. I hope it was beneficial to you. And that felt really good right there. Wiggling it on out, much, much better.